trash. And I think that's good. I know what type of men we have in this locker room, and quite frankly, I don't really give a damn what happens on the outside. I know how we're going to react. I know what we're going to do, how we're going to bounce back, and we got a Monday night game coming up, so we don't really care.
They were who we thought they were. If you want to crown them, crown them. They still got to play football, and today we showed we play better football.
I love that sound. You got to say Baker is a good leader. I like that chain, by the way. You heard Delanie Walker. You want to? You guys want to?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
Because basically all I wanted to say, Brown's a hot mess. 3 picks in the fourth quarter. Cleveland lost to Tennessee by 30. Undisciplined, an understatement. 18 penalties for 182 yards. So there's that. Hi, Damian.
Well, good morning. Hi, Max. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
All right. I was waiting for you guys to do your thing, but I can go?
No,
Okay, cool.
Good.
Okay.
No, I want to talk about this topic.
He obeyed rules and regulations.
I'm good.
But I will say this to you.
If anyone ever uses that word to me,
He and I vibing because I couldn't wait for this subject. You know, it's very interesting, Max Kellerman. You know, I was thinking about you. You know, and by the way, Max, I don't know if you know this or not, but you know, because I usually don't bother. You know, I don't bother y'all. I leave y'all alone.
Yeah.
I called you yesterday. You did not answer your phone. Now, I don't know what's going on. Ask Ryan Clark because, damn it, I called him right after I called you.
No call from Stephen A. Smith.
I understand.
I'll check you right now.
I'm just telling you. I don't know. You know, I don't want to say that. You know, I don't want to get us in trouble with a carrier, but I'm just letting you know. I dialed a couple of numbers yesterday. One of them was yours. In the immediate aftermath of this beatdown that took place. Let me state for the record. Cleveland's a very, very talented team. I have no questions about their individual talent. What did I say? I said second-year quarterback, first-year head coach. Who the hell do y'all think y'all are? You ain't been in the postseason since 2002. Breath smelling like Similac, wet behind the ears. Bunch of young puppies ain't really get smashed yet. I said, it's a man's game. What's going to happen when somebody come up and put some wood on you when it counts? And sure enough, I didn't even expect that. Yeah, I expected a loss. I didn't expect 43-13. I didn't expect 3 interceptions. I certainly, Mr. Jarvis Landry, who I have profound respect for, I certainly did not expect him to be in the media after the game looking at the report. Don't ask me that question. That was a very legitimate question by that reporter, Jarvis Landry. The reporter asked Damian, in case you didn't see it, do you believe that the lack of action in the preseason, I'm paraphrasing, the lack of action affected y'all? In other words, there was a lot of cats that wasn't playing during the preseason.
That's a legit question.
That's a legit question.
It's a good excuse for him, actually.
I'm just saying, it's a legit question. How you going to snap at the reporter like the reporter did something wrong? Because you got stung?
Yeah,
I expected better from you, Jarvis Landry. I expected better. Here's the bottom line. I try to tell y'all. All I said listen, Cleveland probably going to recover. They're playing the Jets next week. I mean, just put the kick out on the field, you'll win the damn game for crying out loud. But what I'm saying to you is this. You might recover from this. But what happened yesterday was the Tennessee Titans, who, by the way, was scooping stuff up in the end zone. You understand what I'm saying? Just messing with them. Because why? They heard all the chirping. They heard all the talking, stealing all the headlines, making all the headlines. All this ain't play a damn game yet. Who gives a damn about a bunch of pretty boys coming together on a national football league? It's basketball that's different. It's tennis that's different. Oh, no. This is the NFL. No matter how talented you are, as Mike Tyson would say, everybody look good till they get hit. Everybody look good till they get hit. All I'm saying is, last point is, all I'm saying is this. I've been telling y'all for the last several months, especially
Don't look at me. I didn't say nothing.
Especially you. I said, yo, you got to play. And when they get on those fields, those grown-ass men, and all of this chirping is going to come back. And they didn't even get to Pittsburgh or anything. It's Tennessee that did it. Go ahead.
I want to leave Damian some time, too.
Go ahead.
First of all, they were a hot mess. No question they were a hot mess. Baker looked terrible. But we know Baker can ball because we saw it last year, especially second half of the season. He was elite, and we saw him in college. So Baker's not going to be a long-term problem in terms of his ability to play the position. He's got it. Mm-hmm. The team was totally undisciplined. Mm-hmm. The defense, which was supposed to be top 10, looked anything but. And there are legitimate questions about Kitchens as a head coach. But let's not forget, he was the offensive coordinator last year. So the offense, I believe, will come together. The question is now, do I change my outlook for this team, for the Browns. I thought they would go to the playoffs. I thought that would have been a wash. In order to say they had a successful season, they had to win a playoff game. If they missed the playoffs, unsuccessful season. I figured they'd win 10 games. I'm actually not going to change my projection. I thought they'd win at home against Tennessee. They got stopped by Tennessee at home. But you know what? I thought there was a chance they would start off slowly. New coach, new pieces, the whole thing. Mm-hmm. And yes, they lost a game they should have won. So maybe I should say 9 wins? No, because they're going to win a game they should lose. That always happens. That's the one they were supposed to win that they lost. If they have another one that they're supposed to win, I'll drop them to 9 games.
Wait a minute, hold on. First of all, who said they should have won?
I'm not me.
Who said they should have won?
In my projection for 10 wins, I had a win.
Go ahead, Max. Go ahead.
Now, is my outlook for the playoffs different? Even with the same 10 wins? The answer is yes. But that doesn't just have to do with the Browns. That has to do with Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. Your Steelers, by the way, the same boat as the Browns right now. Same boat.
They lost to New England.
They still
lost to Tennessee.
They're 0-1 just like the Browns. And Andy Dalton looked really good. I got to give it to him. I was shocked. But the Ravens are the real reason for concern in that division right now, not the Browns' week 1 performance.
I agree. Go ahead.
Listen, I said on this show with all of you guys here, okay, all of you guys here talking about, especially you, Max, boasting up and just putting the Cleveland Browns on this high pedestal. When you've been talking all this noise and you've been getting all this media attention that the Browns have gotten in the offseason, guess what? Everyone around the National Football League hears that. You're now going from a hunter to now being the hunted. Yesterday was proof of that. You heard Delaney Walker, what he was talking about. They are who they thought they were. And they're going to get that for the next 15 weeks. Regardless, listen, I played in 2 Super Bowls. And I can tell you right now, the year after the Super Bowl was the hardest year ever. You know why? Because you're getting everybody's A game. You're getting everybody's A game week in and week out. This is not going to stop just with the Tennessee Titans. This is going to happen every week with any opponent that comes up.
I want to challenge you on that, what you just said.
Go ahead.
Where I believe you're doing yourself and your Super Bowl champions a disservice. It's not just that they're a target and they got a bullseye on their back. They wanted you because y'all were the champions. Y'all were great. And you go after you hunt the champion.
Right, yeah, right.
In Cleveland's case, you got a whole bunch of cats in the league that very firmly believe that's not deserved. Y'all don't deserve this hype y'all getting. Who the hell do y'all think y'all are?
Well, but my whole point is they're going from the lowly Cleveland Browns that's we're trying to gain attention, gain respectability, to all this noise that everyone has been crowning the Cleveland Browns, crowning them. Every player around the league has heard that for months now.
So I get it. So they're going to try hard, and they'll try hard.
No, my point is this. They're going to put the beat down on them.
Both ways. If they were complacent in some way, first of all, especially teams with new situations, because you don't get the reps with the ones in the preseason like in the years past, which I think is a good idea. Some teams are going to get off to slower starts. The Browns are one of them. That's not unpredictable. But
you can't use that excuse, Max.
Number 2, it cuts both
everybody's like that, Max.
If you were complacent because you were reading your press clippings, this will wake them up. The issue for me with this team is one thing: the head coach. He was the offensive coordinator when Baker exploded last season. Right. He's now the head coach. It's a different job.
Hold on. Let me make one quick point. Okay. One thing that everyone's talking about, and you were a victim of this as well. Everyone talk, they got OBJ. They got Jarvis Landry. They got Nick Chubb. They got Miles. They got all this cold collection of talent. But it doesn't make them a team. That's what a lot of people need to understand when it comes to this isn't basketball. This is basketball. One man can dominate. In the NFL, it takes a team.
Because here's where I get on Max a lot. Because you're being disingenuous. You know better. Like you'll sit up there and you get a piece of paper and you look at the numbers and and then you go like this. Well, like they're gonna give the effort is gonna be the same no matter what. You know for a fact through the sport of boxing, there's certain people, no matter how hard you hit, when you have a level of volatility towards them, hostility towards them, there's a little, now sometimes it might work against you, but there's a little bit extra. So when this man is pointing out, and I'm pointing out, how Cleveland's been chirping and acting like they have arrived, And you got cats in the league that's like, oh, I can't wait to get my hands on it. It's different. It's different.
But 180 yards of penalties is a lack of discipline that goes to the head coach, not
I'm not
the
saying
Tennessee
that.
effort.
We're not
most
debating
since
that.
1950.
We're talking about Tennessee coming at them, and the other teams
But
coming at them.
they do have
That's
a
what we're
target
talking
on
about.
their back. They have a target on their back.
but what I
OBJ and
saw-
Baker always do, regardless of where they play.
Of course. What I saw yesterday was not a team that can't be a team. What I saw was a team
All
that
right.
was undisciplined with a
I
head
saw a
coach
team
who was
that got
overwhelmed.
beat down by 30 at home on opening day.
by
Okay,
a
let's
mediocre
give Tennessee some props, too. Great effort by
Now,
them.
Tennessee is not mediocre.
Yeah,
More
they're
debate
the
to come on
definition.
They're
First
better
Take.
than
Did the
that.
Cowboys' Week 1 performance mean we can
better than that.
slot them into the Super Bowl already? Plus, Lamar Jackson put on a passing clinic yesterday. Is it enough to prove he's a legit franchise quarterback? We'll debate that coming up. Damian sticking around.
Yeah, came from the bottom, so you know it's